Tales from the Hinterland is a unique, haunting, and charmingly creepy collection of fantasies. Totally new and not at all like anything I have read previously, this book is filled with captivating and macabre stories of misfortune, obsession, narrow-mindedness, and death. Every story is unique and is just as compelling and twisted as the others. With a few additional illustrations that bring the enchantment to life, this dark collection is one that will remain with the readers after the last page is turned. Tales from the Hinterland is an ideal ally to the Hazel Wood and the Night Country. Two books about the adventures of Alice and her companion Atticus Finch as she explores the universe of her grandma, the writer of Tales from the Hinterland. In the Hazelwood we discover that all the copies of Tales from the Hinterland have vanished. Atticus Finch is the only individual Alice came to know who has read the stories. Such a large amount of those two books connect with the lost fantasies. It is a pleasure to read the original stories. Albert makes a mind-boggling job in writing fairy tales. Historically, fantasies are grim and loaded with murder and jeopardy. They for the most part exploit the common fear of kids, loss of a parent, parental cruelty, and parental indifference. They additionally frequently include women whose romantic choices are restricted yet who look for, some way or another, to discover organization in a world controlled by men. Albert's fantasies do likewise. She additionally makes new folklore with the sun, moon, stars, and the tides shaping a pantheon that shows up in more than one story. The stories are distinct, savage, and alarming, similarly as a fairy tale ought to be. I cherished Tales from the Hinterland. I did not anticipate that Albert would deliver a fairy tale as dismal, as grim, and as fantastical as Hans Christian Andersen. These stories felt like they were composed some time before Disney got their bowdlerizing hands on youngsters' fiction. Not only do the narratives feel like legitimate youngsters' fairy tales, they are perfectly composed with gorgeous descriptions of the scene. I adored this from the first page to the last.